Good evening, Josh.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. So how was this week? This last week?
This last week was good. It was alright. It was normal.
Okay. Well, I want to just kind of get into things. I know that for our next assignment, we're supposed to go over the interventions that we talked about last time, that we put in the treatment plan, see if they worked or if you did them or, if we want to change them up at all. So the first thing I want to go over is you were supposed to make a schedule and then bring it in, and we were supposed to go over that. So were you able to make a schedule this last week?
I did actually make a schedule, but not for like a long term. Like, I decided that, okay, you know what? I'm gonna schedule out my day the next day. So I did like a day to day thing for a couple days there, but no, I didn't do a formal write out.
And how did the day-to-day one go?
Actually, it helped a lot because it helped me kind of shape a direction for the day, and that was almost enough to keep me in track and not, spend that extra half hour on the phone with my sister or, just having that in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I may not write out an actual schedule, but I can set a schedule in my mind and kind of follow through. So that was helpful.
Yeah. And are you still doing that, or did you only do it for a couple of days?
Just a couple of days. I did it for today.
You did do it for
Yes.
did do it for today?
Yeah, which is why I was actually early.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know. I really did.
That's cool. So I know one of the other things that we had talked about along with the schedule was making like a dinner schedule because you wanted to start eating better. So were you able to do that?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I have one, but I haven't gone grocery shopping because I haven't had time.
Okay.
And to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to have time in the next couple of days because we got reports and stuff there to do.
Right. So you say that you don't have enough time, but that was one of the reasons why you wanted to make a schedule.
Exactly. I didn't schedule in grocery shopping.
Okay. Well, if you want to eat better, that's definitely something important that we need to work on. So, I know we had also talked about making a vision board of just a couple of things that motivate you, and you would put it somewhere that you look at. Were you able to do that, or did you bring any of the materials to do it today?
No, I didn't bring it with me. I did something similar to that. In my house, you'll come see it sometime. I have like a little workout room, and so what I did was I went through a bunch of old papers and writings and stuff, things that I had done, and I cut out ones that like I liked and that were kind of relevant to working out, and I taped them all up because on the sliding door, because the room is separated by a glass sliding door.
Okay.
So I put them all on the glass sliding door, so every time I open the door to walk in to work out, I can read them as I walk in. So it's kind of like a vision board,
Yeah.
but it's written because words are more impactful for me.
Well, and
sometimes.
that works. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So has that been working?
Yes.
Have you been working out a lot more?
Yeah, I think I need to make like a mini one to carry with me through the day.
Maybe put one in your wallet.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. It sounds like it's kind of starting to work for you. Since you weren't able to make a full schedule, I mean, is that something that you wanted to do, or do you just want to keep doing, like, make a schedule, like, the night before and go with it the next day?
I think one of the things I learned was just accountability. So maybe if we got some things down that just not maybe an actual schedule, but like things I had to get done. Like for example, Wednesday I had to get my taxes done. So what time do I plan? How am I gonna make sure that gets done?
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna call Monday and schedule the appointment? Am I just gonna show up Wednesday after work? Am I gonna like make sure to leave work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just thinking through, getting in the habit of thinking through to make sure things happen.
Well, did you want to do that in session today?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, that seems kind of boring, but.
Oh, well, we don't have to then. You can,
No,
if you feel like you can go home and you can do it, and then you'll be able to schedule your time, and you will be able to get your taxes done because that's coming up. Then it's something you can do on your own, which is fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to, but I don't know. But sitting here, for 15 minutes,
That's true.
plotting out my schedule, I just kind of feel like.
No, that's fine. I understand.
I understand.
I do. So then what are some ideas that you have that you're going to be able to work out your week?
What do you mean?
Like, you said that you need to have like a list of things that you need to be accountable for, and like deciding are you going to call Monday or to make the appointment. Like, so how are you going to motivate yourself to get that done? Does that make sense?
Writing it out.
Writing it out.
It's like a list of things that I need to get done during the week. I need to get my tire changed, or at least fixed. I need to get the taxes done. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to go to the vitamin store. So maybe we should write these out.
Okay. Well, I have a blank piece of paper here. Would you like to write them down? If you write it down, is that more, like, for instance, I'm the type of person who, if I'm writing something, I tend to remember it better than if, like, I read it from somebody else.
No, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Okay. So, I'll write it for you then, if that's okay.
Okay.
So you need to get your tire changed.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to the vitamin store.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get your taxes done.
Mm-hmm.
What were some of the other things you mentioned?
Grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping, that's right.
And I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more, but I can't think of anything.
So more of like a to-do list is better for you to get organized than maybe a schedule?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
Okay.
So maybe that's what I should do, is start a daily to-do list.
Yeah. Like, you could do it the night before. You could do it the morning when you wake up.
Like the night before.
The night before.
Yeah, because if I would do it the morning I wake up, I may have to do other things, but the night before I can get it done.
And you'll allot yourself some time to make that to-do list?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I want to say yes.
Yeah. So tell me more about, I know you said you made, like, well, I'm going to keep calling it a vision board because I don't really know what else to call, like, the words that you put on your door. But tell me more about how that's motivating you and how that's helping.
Because reading what's there reminds me of what I'm trying to accomplish and achieve, and it reminds me that if you have a goal, it requires work, and so don't get tricked into thinking that it's just going to come easy. So I'm able to kind of see those goals in written form,
Mm-hmm.
and keep working toward them instead of just losing track of them and getting caught up with the day-to-day with work or with friends or with school or other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can focus on that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's.
That's great. I'm glad that it
I just realized that's weird.
is working. Is it helping? I mean, I know you said you had it on your, like your workout room door. Is it helping for other things? Because I know that there was other things in your life, other aspects of your life that you wanted motivation, so that you could get more organized and you could, get to the level that you want to be in your life.
Yeah, I actually got a few things hammered out this weekend with myself. So it's funny you asked that. What do you remember? What some of the things were that I mentioned to you? Because
Yes.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No. Some of the things that you wanted to accomplish in your life.
Yeah, things.
Well, you wanted to start eating better. You wanted to have more time, for instance, in the morning to read. You said you like to wake up on time and make yourself breakfast and read the news or read.
Yeah, I created a there's an example. Well, we can come back to it, but
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. You had mentioned that you wanted to just read more, not just in the morning but throughout your day.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to work out more. I don't know if I had already said that one. I'm pretty sure those were the main things that you wanted to work on.
Pretty much. I started the morning routine. I actually developed this like little 15, 20 minute routine, and I've been sticking to it in terms of reading and doing what I enjoy doing. So that went good.
Good.
I think a lot of the issue is just talking about it, and once I hear myself say it, the majority of the time it's enough to act. Because I don't spend a lot of time talking about myself or verbalizing to people what's going on with me. So it's all in my head, and a lot of times that I don't ever cut that loop in my head. Like, I know you should do this, but it's not really that big of a deal, and it keeps going until I say it to someone. Then I'm like, just follow through, and so I break that loop. So I think that's actually what's helping in this situation more than the actual schedule, because talking about this morning routine with you or having more time in the morning, it just made me realize I don't have to have all morning. I just need a set amount of time, and if I can stick to that, I can do this.
Yeah.